say some of it, but it frustrates me because I want to convey it all. I want to show you the feeling that I get after 6 nights with these young people and the connection. But probably better than what I can say is 4 of them decided to come tonight. 2 of them jumped on a train from Sydney and came on their own, and they've been staying here for the last couple of nights. And 2 others have come with their parents who are also incredible supporters of what we do. Can you guys just, for all 4 of you, just jump up, stand up. I don't have my own children, but I feel so lucky to have so many children in my life and learn from them all. Now 2 of them are going to come up, I think just 2 or however many want to, but Layla and Violet, who jumped on the train from Sydney and are up here, are going to come and tell you their perspective of what it is about. I think they just wrote in something on ChatGPT, like, do a speech that will please Dan and the adults. So they're just going to deliver that because they're kids and they just only use technology. Right? You didn't write this speech, did you? It's ChatGPT?
Yeah, AI.
Yeah, they're not even real. I don't know if it's working, but there we go. Layla and Violet.
Hi guys, I'm Violet.
And I'm Layla.
And we're going to tell you about the Currawong Camps.
Wangat, however you pronounce it.
It's a very magical place.
Where we have not only created lifelong memories, but a home away from home.
2 years ago, when Layla and I set out on our first Currawong camp as little Year 8s, I was very anxious at the time and uncertain about this camp. I was absolutely terrified of hiking into the bush for a night, and I thought I would hate it.
I packed my bag the night before, only just slotting into the camp after a last-minute cancellation. I had absolutely no clue what to expect, especially considering we were the first ever Currawong campers.
Which is something we are always very proud to tell people. 4 camps later, this place that once terrified me became a place that I absolutely love and a place that I never want to leave.
I always wonder how different my life could have been if not for this little coincidence, where a place so incredibly special may have never been part of these fun and challenging teenage years. And that's why we are so grateful for this opportunity to share our experience with people who may actually listen to what we have to say.
Instead of constantly blabbering on about this story and that to our friends and family all the time.
Describing Wangat in a few words is hard. It's created endless experiences that both challenge and connect with every young person. For everyone that comes here, Wangat is a magical place.
The true magic of Wangat comes from the community, the traditions, and the little moments that become your favourite memories.
The Wangat traditions make you feel like you're returning home each time you come, and there are so many we could rattle off.
Like the circadian rhythm,
Bridge of Silence,
Leech Lane,
the Sun Game,
Bunyip's Bar,
Greatest Show on Earth, which we were watching at 6 a.m. this morning,
the Pipe of Purpose,
the famous Thanks for Waiting combined with Scissors, Paper, Rock,
which is one of our favourite parts about meal times, where we wait until every single person is served, and then the 3 golden words, thanks for waiting, signals the moment of pure joy, eating.
And you probably wouldn't believe a teenager saying this, but a week of no phones has got to be the biggest highlight and best Wangat tradition. This is what really brings a whole community together, where we actually have to talk to one another and share our stories without any outside distractions. It's a time to leave the stress of the real world behind and really connect with nature and new people.
And to top it all off, the talent show. Despite the fact that we don't have much or any talent, we've had the opportunity to grace the camp twice with our incredible dancing and even more beautiful singing.
I mean, would a teenager really want to perform an embarrassing Taylor Swift dance in front of their peers?
At Wangat we do, and we were so good. Just ask Dan, Eli, Seb or Cal, they'll tell you.
Each of the 4 Wangat camps we have been to holds an iconic memory that will forever be in the Wangat Hall of Fame.
April 2022 can be described in one word, leeches. 70-something leeches on the hike, leeches in our tent, leeches in the middle of the night, a hike back to Wangat through Leech Lane. I think you can guess why it's called that.
September 2023 can be the words for this camp are stinging nettles, snakes, and farts. While these wouldn't normally describe a pleasant picture, this week was one of our favourite moments in our life. At the beginning, we were all strangers and became so closely connected that we discussed farts every waking moment, really showing you the magic that this place holds.
The December camp last year was the hailstorm. Let me paint a picture for you. A group of about 15 kids all coming together from different places and lives. Hiking back from Bunyip's Bath and a beautiful sunny swim, then bam, lightning, thunder, rain and hail. When I heard that first rumble of thunder, I was petrified. What really surprised me was the people I didn't know, these randos that I had met yesterday that comforted me like I was their family. Trudging up that hill, this random little group became a community, shielding each other from the rain and singing at the top of our lungs, turning a bit of a scary situation into a hilarious adventure.
That camp was a BB, where a smaller group of teens get together after have done a previous Currawong Camp, and a time to really give something back, like gardening and regeneration. Now, this wouldn't be something that would appeal to most teens' ears, but gardening at Wangat with our little community is music to our ears.
And the 2024 April CC.
I've got to say my favourite one yet.
I don't think I could use one word to describe it. We cannot explain how special this week was. The mentors that led our group, the Moths, are our role models and inspiration. Like the motivational Zuza with so many stories to tell.
Gavin, a mentor we feel knows everything and still inspires us today.
The caring Sam, who always lets us braid his hair.
And the group itself, we cannot begin to explain how special those people are to us now. This camp, being our fourth, was a time for challenge and giving back not only to Wangat, but a further community through regenerating a part of Dan's friend's private property. Each night, sitting around the campfire after sharing our day full of adventure and hardships, you would have thought we were a family.
Going through tough times and experiences, such as leeches, snakes, farts, pouring rain, and all the challenges of hiking really do bring a community together.
And everyone deserves an opportunity to experience this. Wangat allows us to have a chance to escape from real life and be stress-free in nature. We feel it is so important that all teenagers have a place they can feel they can be challenged, be supported, laugh for hours, face their fears, and just truly be themselves.
Wangat is my favourite place in the world. Right here is my home away from home. It's everything a home should be. It has all the basics like delicious mouth-watering food, indoor plumbing, and most of the time toilet paper. But it also has a happiness and warmth and a community that you couldn't find anywhere else.
I know we've been blabbering on about all our stories, but we wanted to show you how much this place means to so many people.
Every inch of this place holds a memory.
Right there is where a possum scared the living daylights out of everyone during a relaxing evening yoga.
And right in this room is where I celebrated my 12th birthday, which was a very special day for me.
And right over here is where I've watched Dan perform his chicken story more times than I can count.
And if you are lucky enough to be staying in room 7, that is where more than 3 years ago we left our mark at Wangat when Layla accidentally smashed right through the window, taking the fly screen and my brother out with her.
After these camps, going home really hits hard. Leaving the group that has become our family, returning back to reality out of the comfort of nature and leaving the spirit of Wangat never fails to break our hearts.
The Currawong Camps made me who I am today. The hikes not only taught me how to deal with leeches and pee in the bush, but they pushed me out of my comfort zone, allowing me to prove to myself what I'm capable of. If you don't take anything else away from what we've said today, just know how much joy this place brings us.
We are so grateful that this camp is a part of our lives. It holds memories we will always cherish. I hope we can provide more people with the opportunity to experience what we have as it has been truly life-changing. Eternal thanks to Dan, the mentors, the leechers, and our home away from home, Wangat.
About that normally has toilet paper bit. Emma, do we need to? But you turn like coal into diamonds, right? So yeah, we were running out of toilet paper. It's true. And one of them, this is what I love about teens. They came straight out. They knew I had a private stash. I wasn't going to run out of toilet paper. I was like, Dad, I want us another roll. So, oh well, what are you going to do? Well, so yeah, we were on this property up in the Barringtons with massive crofton weed infestation. I said, look, I've promised these people that we're going to do a patch. If we can do double that patch, you got yourself a roll. They did easily the 2 patches, and yeah, problem solved.